the magical golden sword. In a small village at the edge of a vast kingdom, there lived a poor man named Jack. He was a hard-working and honest man who lived a simple life. One day, while Jack was working in his field, he stumbled upon a strange sword stuck in the ground. As he pulled it out, he noticed that the sword had a shimmering golden hilt and a blade that glowed in the sunlight. Jack couldn't believe his luck and thought it must be a magic sword. Without wasting a moment, Jack brought the sword back to his village and showed it to the villagers. Everyone marveled at its beauty, but no one could figure out its magical powers. Jack, on the other hand, was convinced that the sword was special and had the power to grant any wish. He started dreaming about all the things he could do with the sword: buy a big house, marry a beautiful wife, and live a luxurious life. But as days went by, nothing happened. Jack's crops didn't grow any better, and his life remained the same. Disappointed, he decided to take the sword back to where he found it. Jack told her that he thought it was a magic sword, but nothing happened when he used it. The little girl smiled and told Jack the true power of the sword: it could only grant the wishes of those who were selfless. As he was about to leave the village, a little girl stopped him and asked about the sword. "Nd kind-hearted." Hearing this, Jack's heart filled with guilt. He had only been thinking about himself and his own desires. He immediately went back to his village and apologized to the villagers for his selfish behavior. He then decided to use the sword for the good of his village. He used its power to help the poor and needy, to bring rain to the dry fields, and to protect the village from any harm. Slowly, the village began to prosper, and everyone lived a happy and content life. The little girl turned out to be a fairy who rewarded Jack with the true magic of the sword, the power of kindness and selflessness. From that day on, Jack was known as the bravest and most generous man in the village. And the magic sword became a symbol of hope and kindness for the whole kingdom. This story teaches us that true magic lies within us, and it can only be unlocked when we use it for the betterment of others.